What is up, you ducks? As we come in for Duckling Boot Camp Class 205, I'm Saracen, joined in the booth by Luffy. How you doing, Loof?
Hey, buddy, I'm doing well. We got a fun time tonight for the Ducks. We're going to be doing some interesting stuff. Routing is going to be at a premium, and tracking is going to be fairly necessary, I think.
Delicious, I think. So, if you've ever seen that video of pen, pineapple, apple pen, like this, so we did our entrances, right?
Yeah.
And we did our shards. And now we're going to do both of those things, but also floors.
Yeah.
It's going to be a really good time.
Yeah, so we might walk into Canaria and find the mermaid floor, or we might walk into Canaria and find Earth 2, which leads to Volcano, which leads to Waterfall. Who knows? This is going to be fun.
Absolutely. Well, I think we should probably get into some flags. Let's
do
hold
it.
these ducks in suspense.
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, so goals, 2 call-outs here. We got a shard hunt for 28 shards, and we have a short Topher with fiendry fights.
Yep. That's where the niceness ends here, friends.
Oh, it's not all that bad. Come on.
It's fine. It's fine.
See, you've seen the short Topher. You've seen the short Topher. It's a good way to finish off an otherwise long and thought-provoking seed.
Yes, indeed.
On to difficulty and scaling. No real surprises here. We did tick the enemy stats down a little bit. And that should help a little, as you go through. You'll be able to take out some of those encounters easier. Mm-hmm. We still have a 0.6 encounter rate. So
yes. So pretty standardish good, it's fine. It's fine.
On to our incentive locations and items. No surprises on the items part. On our locations, you'll notice they're all vanilla placement, so that's the other nice thing we did, I guess.
Correct. Yeah, it's helpful because there's a seed that I ran, one of these that walked into the first floor somewhere and found the sky floor that was incentivized, which was nice. So it can be that easy. It can also be difficult, but we'll get there when we get down to some other stuff.
All right. We have some overworld edits. We have extended open progression, Bridge to Lefane, Gaia Mountain Pass, and River to Melmond. So extended open progression is going to allow you to walk from Canaria all the way to Elfland because we open up the rivers there.
Yes.
Our Bridge to Lefane is going to indeed put a bridge at the Peninsula of Power. The Gaia Mountain Pass puts a walkable path from Lefane all the way to Gaia, just cuts out a little bit of those mountains to put in some walkway. And our River to Melmond is just north of Dwarf to just north of Melmond. If you have the canoe, you have access to the Melmond continent.
Pretty cool with that Bridge to Lefane also. It gives you a much closer parking spot for the airship for going to Lefane. So that's, something to note as well.
And let's be honest, it also gives you way faster access to the superstore.
Yeah, very true. Very true. Yes.
On to our maps and routing. Well, we've got entrances, we got floors, we have a superstore. So entrance and floor is, I would say, a much beloved mode in that, just because you found ice at the beginning doesn't mean that it's ice all the way down. We didn't turn on some of our more advanced options for this because there are some advanced options. But
like horizontal flip dungeons is a lot of fun. Relocating stairs can be really interesting.
Deep Topher.
Yeah, and we did not put dead ends in, which just trust me, you're going to enjoy that.
It's gonna be interesting. I look forward to the Ducks reports on this.
Same.
Treasures and freebies. This all looks the same, doesn't it?
Yeah. We'll point out though that with the shards, they're not going to be in marked chests this time, so you're not going to know where they are. So you're going to be opening boxes normally or classically, I'd say. You still have your 12 shards available from the 4 fiends, should you take them in any order, but the marked chests will not be here to assist you in knowing which one has a shard, so just be mindful of that.
Well, flip side of that is that you don't have the encounters in the boxes as well. So.
Yes, very true.
All right, shops and magic. We didn't do anything here, so it's all the same that you're used to seeing.
Mm-hmm.
Enemies, formations, and bosses. We didn't change anything here either, so super great.
B-side tiles.
Oh, B-side formations on trap tiles. Ooh.
Yeah, it's interesting because this can lead to finding some really deliciously choice XP. So you find the single eye tile, that's really good. This can lead to a tile that has 3 eyes on it, or 4 Saurias, or 4 Agamas. It could be very lucrative, also very dangerous. There is also the Big Eye Gershark tile. There is the Gas Dragon tile. Like, there's stuff out there that could really help you gain levels quite quickly, but it could also be quite dangerous. Yes, and the Worm tile as well.
And Naga Water. Naga Water is always a popular.
Yeah, don't sleep on Naga Water as a party grind for sure. That is really a lot of XP.
Yeah, and Jesus the Frog bringing up an excellent point here. I tend to view the B-side tiles as favoring a party grind. Yep. Things where you're still allowed to use your casters, because even though you're going to be splitting up the experience, there's a lot more experience per fight.
Yep.
Now, if you find the 2 to 3 eye tile, your black belt can do just fine there. But we're opening a lot of boxes tonight. I don't think you need a black belt.
And with the incentive Massa out there, not going to be, truly necessary.
All right. We have open party because, entrance and floor is a very different world than you've explored before. So we figure why restrict that?
Yeah.
Classes and balance. We have taken away the malice this time and gone back to 2 bonuses. The reason for that is that entrance and floor is a very different experience, and we didn't want to punish that right now.
Right.
We still have Thief lockpicking on. Thief lockpicking is still very good.
Yeah. I will be always 9 times out of 10 taking a thief in these flag sets for the lockpicking alone. It's very useful, especially in a shard hunt, to give you access to those boxes that are normally locked behind the key. So don't sleep on that thief, even though most of you aren't doing that anyway.
And I want to put a special call out here because we're going to see it, right, in the seed most likely. But the main thing to think about with entrance and floor is that an entrance will have a termination point. And sometimes that termination point is Canaria Castle 8 floors down. And you don't want to go there and find out, oh, I don't have the key yet.
Yep. Or you do not want to go down, 4 or 5 levels and find Dwarf to be turning in that TNT and not have the key to open up the closet. That's a lot of boxes to be leaving behind.
Jesus the Frog also calling out exit, very powerful in entrance and floor.
Yes. Teleport magic is... I would take a white mage in these flags for exit alone if I thought it was truly necessary. Because it is very helpful to get out of a dungeon, especially one that's, 7-8 layers deep and runs into a Cardia treasure. You do not want to walk out of that dungeon with your levels not intact. So, yeah.
It reminds me that several months back, Mad Martin was putting together entrance floor town maps where he specially found versions with deep Topher like 30 floors down.
Yep.
So, we're not that cruel. We don't have deep Topher on tonight.
We're not monsters.
But if you head back through the Challenge Weekly stuff far enough, you'll find Mad Martin's posts of the Temple of Quack.
I may be mistaken, but I'm pretty sure that in summer co-op 2 years ago, which is coming up soon for any of you ducks that are looking for some co-op stuff, we're going to shout that out just ever so slightly. I'm pretty sure that we had a Temple of Fiends that was like 9 or 10 layers down in like the semifinals or something. It was really quite nasty to get all the way down there if you died and had to go back in, which doesn't happen ever. It can feel bad. So the Topolophenes being surface level here is just enjoy that.
Want to touch on Herbie B's point real quick here. Multiple termination points only if you have Marsh Split or Sea Split.
Yeah.
So basically, when I say a termination point, that's going to be a floor that doesn't have a second staircase, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, your fiend floors are a great example of termination points. Now, the ice loop stays together because drop downs you can't break. Like, that would be real weird.
Yeah, so walking in on the drop down floor there, we'll run into the remaining bottom of Ice Cave. But the top 3 floors, the 2 long walks and the short one, maybe together, maybe separate.
And Ordeals also is a single unit. Yes. But yeah.
You'll see.
It's a good time. Equipment and items. We have given you a starter random AoE caster item.
Yes.
This is another one of those kindnesses because sometimes the early magic is not sufficient for what you're doing, and it turns out that a Bane Sword is real good.
Yeah. I'm a very big proponent of putting these in there for these kind of flags, just to give you that extra layer of security in the early game, because we have Superstore on, so yes, we can walk to Lefane at any point and check our magic, but it might be difficult to get there. We might not have money. It just gives you a little layer of protection that you might not necessarily have otherwise. So, yeah.
And on to our next section, the game adjustments. Big call out here: save game when game over. Again, we're being kind for the entrance and floor. This is a big learning experience. We understand that. We know that sometimes you're level 5 and you're reaching a sky floor, and that's very scary. So
yes,
this is also worth noting that save game when game over is an excellent way to fake having exit when you can't otherwise have exit.
Yes. Also remember that does, if you burn heal pots or anything, you will need to replenish them after that, because it does not replenish your heal pots. So just something simple. And yes, hint givers are on.
They reference the overworld entrance.
Yes.
And I believe if it's an NPC that has it, they'll say the elf prince at the Cardia Plains or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Jesus the Frog also calling out, it's a good way to heal if you have no houses. Absolutely. You get full MP back when you save game when game over.
Yes.
But that about covers it here. Trance's status element, because again, it's me that did this, so I'm gonna do that.
Yes.
All right, so let's see what we got. Goofy. You've got a seed ready to run here.
I do. So let's see. We're looking at the party here. So fighter.
Heal magic is very good on a fighter.
Oh, thank God. All right, we're just gonna lock that in right now.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's a great black belt, but I don't want a black belt in these flags.
I don't either. The B-side tiles, I'm 50-50 on them with black belt versus fighter, but with the Masa, I think we'll probably just hedge our bets here. Let's see what else we got.
Ice, earth, and fire resist.
Not bad. Not bad. It's a fine white mage, I suppose. Huh.
Clean magic black mage can theoretically have life or life too. Jesus calling out the black belts getting all of these great blessings and shard hunts.
Yeah, plus 40 strength and hit and everything. It's this is plus 20 strength and plus 20 hit. It's tempting. I want to take one. I am a black belt main when it comes to my melee. That is my preferred melee. I respect the fighter, I do, but I would rather take a black belt anytime I can. I just don't think it makes sense here, though.
Yeah, I am on board with that entirely. And honestly, the cat claw ace or
Yeah,
improved cat claw is very strong.
it is very strong. I keep wondering, do I just want to go double black here with the clean magic and lean into them having life? Or do I want to bother taking a red mage? I'm not sure. With heal magic on the fighter too, that's not the, I don't got to worry about.
Yeah, you should have life 1,
Yeah.
cure 3, and heal 2 on the fighter.
Uh-huh.
So, I mean, really, it's just you care about the life 1. You could lean into double black here.
I mean, you
could do red black as well.
I could. It's either red black or double black. I'm just trying to decide which one I want to do. White mage is staying home today. The +1 MPO is pretty good. Yeah, Jesus. The teleport magic on the thief makes me really want to just consider taking 2 black mages. That's also really leaning into my decision here.
Yeah, and the black mages are going to be able to better run. The only thing that I worry about is like, what if Fate is like level 2?
I know, and like, there's nothing in the first 4 levels of black. Like,
I say this as, in the last seed that I vetted and posted out to the world, I took 3 black mages because they had resist all and -4 max MP. Was hardly a thought in my mind.
Right. When you have, a built-in ribbon, you can just take 3 of them, and who cares? You got 12 spells, you're good. Or 15 at that point.
Yeah.
You know what? Let the heck it. Let's just go crazy.
Okay.
Let's just go nuts. Solo thieving. I considered a 3-man here with thief double black, but that's just ass.
It sounds like the Luffy internet hamster is doing Luffy internet hamster things. Give him a new seed bell. It'll be fine. Jesus the Frog, you're not wrong. I'm sure he went to say that's just asking for trouble. Oh. Hey, he's back.
I think. Oh, yeah, that dropped hard this time.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry, friends, I'm back. And here I am talking, thinking like maybe we lost you. And then I look down and no, you lost me.
These are things that happen from time to time.
I know. I truly appreciate you bearing with me and my hamster. I really do. You're a good friend. But I'm ready. I'm going to roll this party. We're going to go thief red, double black, and we're going to hope for the best.
Thief fighter, double black, you mean?
That's what I said. Thief fighter. I saw red because red fighter. Yeah, thief fighter, double black. Yeah.
Let's go.
All right, ready? I got a countdown on my thing. I'll just let the 10 seconds run down. I forgot. All right, 2, 1, and go. Okay, cool.
I wouldn't mind actually checking those chests with the knowledge that save game when game over is on, but
hilarious.
Hey,
absolutely hilarious. Okay. I just want to see what the magic was.
That's fine. Yeah.
These
are good level 1 spells. I mean,
yeah. Honestly, don't hate Lightning 2 and Brack here and Ice 2 with a sea floor right off of the entrance there. Okay, so Kindly Old King has the herb. We'll remember that. That's expensive silvers, honestly.
Yeah, that's pretty pricey.
So we got a free Zeus bonk here for that AoE that we were talking about.
Nice. Nothing worth getting here.
Not really. All right, let's take a looky-loo here and see what do we got. Nice. All right, let's see. Let's see if this does anything.
Well, good news. You killed both of the lobsters right out the gate. So
sweet.
Yeah.
All right, I'll take that. Level 5. This is already going much better than the last one of these I ran.
And you don't have to. Oh, that's actually really good.
It is.
You don't actually have to go back and save anything here. We know that the save game when game over is on, which is basically a free exit for us.
It is, and yeah.
Aegis +1, very nice.
I'm not gonna bother healing Davian. I'm gonna take this L right here, and
you don't have the charges to kill these things.
Yeah, I don't. Okay, cube it is.
Cube is very nice.
That is really good. That's one of our what do you want to call
pain
them?
points.
There you go. There you go.
So, all right, the cube and the rod are super great because when you find them before you find what they are locking is the best news that you can possibly get. So, because the floors are randomized, you're not necessarily going to know what you're running into.
Yeah, it's fine. Whatever. Yeah. We're leaving one shard behind or one box behind. Okay.
Yep. We're done with that entrance. It's fine.
Yeah.
So it sometimes happens that you have to record, oh yeah, I found the rod lock at this entrance. So I don't know what's there anymore. Right. I don't know what's past that. And that is painful. So yeah. John R79, are all the incentives vanilla? Yes, they are vanilla locations within their particular areas. So
yes,
we knew that box was going to have an incentive item because it was the Marsh incentive box.
Oh.
Hey, 420 Blazed Imps.
Hey, let's go. That's really nasty, but it's fine. To see that early on is actually borderline comforting. Oh, convenient.
That's going to be easy to remember for later, so that's great.
Yeah, I don't even know if I need to track that one. But I'm gonna.
You should, because if you don't, you're going to forget.
I know, I am.
Now, one thing that I tend to do in early exploration is if I know that I'm just going up to the Toph entrance and I don't have an idea of what's up there yet, I won't save before walking in because I want the ability to walk in, see what it is, decide if I need to save there. And if I don't, I'm going to just reset back to Canaria. And that will speed up my walk to Matoya's cave and Provoca and all of that.
Yeah, that's why I did not save as well. When I was walking in there, I was going to check that entrance to see what it was. When I saw it was Temple of Fiends, I kind of took the chance by not saving before I just kept going, but I was pretty comfortable that we could get through there because we were not running into Blaze Imps walking through there. I'm going to save over here and then check Matoya entrance because I want to, like Saracen was saying, give myself a reset back if this is not something I want to do. This encounter table is butts, by the way.
Nice.
I keep trying to find it, but the soft reset and hard resets are not giving me any relief. Okay, see, perfect. So we have the Western Titans right there. So we'll just mark that on my tracker, and we can just keep on going.
All right. It is time to handle some pirates. This is going to be the easiest pirates that Luffy's ever done.
You're right, Jesus. This encounter table is just asking to give me pain.
Well, I don't know if you caught the comment before, but you cut out in the middle of the word asking.
Yeah. I said it was butts.
Yep. Cheap heals. It's always nice.
I topped off there in Canaria, which was nice. I wish I had, like, $20K to buy some silvers for the party, but whatever.
It's fine.
Really?
We already knew about that herb.
Interesting. I'm going to look in here. Harm 4 would have been fine, I guess. All right. I'm going to pick up Bane and Cake in case I come across an early Lich or Tiamat or Kraken and decide to get cheeky with it.
Oh, you have Brack already for Earth Element.
True. I'm gonna check here just to see. Cacqua, maybe? No Cacqua.
Poison element. Poison element, correcting myself. John R., yes, there are only 2 bridges. There is the default one north of Canaria, and then there is the one once you blow up the canal. But we moved the Canaria one over with the bridge to Lefane flag, because otherwise you would have a solid landmass instead of a pass-through, whereas the Matoya dock is not nearly as useful.
Yeah. It's a little... I had a GUR moment in a seed that I ran, forgetting about this right here, not being able to go and use that dock, and having to park over at Provoca and walk to Matoya. It was a moment of, oh, come on. But, it is still a matter of convenience to not have to, sail around the world in the other direction trying to go to Lefane. So it's fine. Hey, what? Really?
Is this even randomized, Luffy?
I'm pretty sure.
You have an adamant.
I do, actually, yeah. I didn't mark that down. I forget where I got that.
You got that from Bicky.
Marsh. Or Bicky, right? Thank you.
All right, well, there's that canal.
Yeah, interesting. Okay. And then, hooray! Okay, so there's that canal. Bridge boss.
Hooray.
And we'll keep on going.
So this is always an interesting part of everything. Oh, that's a good floor right there.
It is. I'm going to just do this real quick, see what's in here. Okay, I'm going to hard reset and go back in. I want to see what the first encounter is. Perfect.
Oh, baby.
Perfect. How much HP do you have? 72. I should have Zeus bonked. Oh, you got less than 125. That's beautiful. Okay, levels are not going to be a problem, at least in the early game here. Oh, yeah, they can wear helmets. I might get that on the way back. Call hate.
Free silver.
They can do this, too, can't they? No, it's gauntlets and helmets.
Gauntlets and hats, yep.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll pick this up. That was a +2. Why not?
All right, on to our 4-pack with our free eye.
52. So 104. Yeah, so somewhere between 104 and 124. That is very skinny.
I love it.
Flame shield.
Silver Dagger +3 is actually pretty nice too.
Yeah. We'll just do that for the heck. Why not? All right. Typically, again, I'd like to save before going any deeper, but with the save on game over, I am pretty comfortable just going. All right. I want to track myself here because I'm talking and not tracking. All right. Let's take a look here real quick.
Yeah, buddy.
Ooh. Less than pleasant. Less than pleasant.
Yeah, Frostwolves can do real nasty. Ooh.
Don't really have. If I have Fire 2, this would be awesome. Hey, look, less awesome. All right, so less than 86. All right, well, we killed these ones, so that's okay. That is a tile, Jesus. You are right, and that is a lot of money on here too. Okay.
Yeah, that's actually a very good case for taking it a couple of times and then heading to Lefane.
Yeah.
Just let the cremates take you back to housing.
Yeah, I'm gonna do this right now, and I'm gonna do that before I go any deeper. That's not a bad idea. Okay, the one thing about shard hunt that can be a little tricky, though, I'm going to check this before I go any further as well. If this is going deeper, then we're going to turn around. Oh, come on.
It's the cube block that you have the cube for,
I
Luffy.
know. That's why I said, come on. All right. Well, you know what? We might as well check this tile, too, because at least this one is more free. Less free.
Hmm.
Okay, what's here? Oh, come on.
I mean, you got to check this floor.
I do. All right. Oh, gross. Gross.
The little black mage that could.
Yeah, I knew it. I knew it. This is going to hit Vivi. Of course it is. All right. Yep, I was waiting for that.
Oh, wow, the heel turn here.
Yeah. Hey, it is life too, by the way, for these black mages, so that's pretty good.
That's nice.
Right. I am not going to check the hairpins. I do not care.
That's fair.
Even in a shard hunt, I don't really prioritize walking that far out of the way.
The black mage should be able to use the opal gauntlet you found, BT dubs.
Oh, good point. Good point. Neat. Those Gurmaduses are less scary now. Alright, the tile's crap. Oh, okay.
Oh, baby.
Where's my tail? Alright, only one shard here is a bit of a bummer, but it's alright. And that's not a fun tile either. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Danger.
Right?
And mute touch. This is a terrible place to be.
Wow.
Alright, we got away. Alright, I have one charge of exit left. I usually would warp out of that spot and then just go back into this floor, but I'm saving this exit charge. Come on!
It's incentivized. Go, go.
I know. That means I have to heal, though. I really did not want to go this deep. But you know what? Here we are. All right.
Your incentive, and then you can check after.
Mm-hmm. Hey, you know what? Probably something I want.
Value.
Yeah. All right. Well, we have our endpoint here, and we have no tail. So Bahamut being 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 layers deep feels kind of bad, but I mean, they're fairly quick floors. It's okay.
I did not give the free tail this time. I'm sorry.
No, where we're really going to be feeling it later on probably is the lack of a free loot, but we'll cover that when we get there. All right, we will pick these boxes clean, and then we will warp ourselves out. I don't think we need to worry about taking that Medusa's anymore because we have all the cash we want for Lefane, and we're already almost level 15. I do not want too many more levels because I would like to get some spell charges. But again, with where Bahamut is right here, I would put my thought of promotion around 50-50 right now. If I want to come back this deep, it really depends on how long it takes me to find the tail.
Nice to have a little bit of absorb on everybody now.
A little bit. Still, like, you know, there we go. Okay, so the shards have been sporadic, but not the worst ever. 6 right now is not so bad. Okay.
Yeah, and just like the other shard hunt that we've done, it's not uncommon to have like all your shards backloaded.
Right. So full of thought and quandary.
So my thoughts at this point,
Mhm.
you have all the money in all of the land. Hey, that's information.
Yep. Okay.
Um, yeah, so your ship
Yep. Let
should
me go
have
and get it.
landed at does it land at
Elfland? I
Elfland?
think
I
it's
think it lands at
Elfland.
Elfland.
Yep, it is. Okay. I was checking.
So I am inclined to want to go to Lefane and pick
Yeah.
up spells, but Elfland, we know it's Elfland, is
Right.
right here, and that's fine too.
Yeah.
We actually have the slots for third and fourth, and we probably have some fifth level slots. So we're like 14, right?
Yeah, we're
So
14. And we have another entrance to check over here as well, which is not the worst ever.
yeah, I just like having the spells before going much further because your options right now are pretty limited.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
Quad X and Temper are both very good spells.
No real sweeper to speak of yet, which is a little concerning. But it's fine. I'm not going to bother checking level 3 magic rule. I don't care.
Cloth plus 5, actually best in slot. It's fantastic. Yeah, probably stock like a billion tents.
Yeah, grab 50 of them. Oh, come on. Oh boy, we have no sweepers in the first 4 levels. Oh boy.
These things happen sometimes.
Yeah, this is why we gave you that free AoE caster, because this is ever so concerning.
Okay, this is a nothing burger floor, which is nice.
Another free floor. Okay, this fills
The
me
ice
with
square.
determination.
The ice square.
Oh my god.
Wow, this is some dungeon, all right.
Yes, sky.
Now, we did not turn on the dragon guardian or whatever the
Hall of Dragons.
Hall of Dragons. That's it. Yeah, we did not turn that on. Though I know our good buddy Shimbabi does love him some Hall of Dragons grind.
He sure does.
This dungeon sucks.
Yeah, this is terrible.
Can we get a refund?
Oh, come on!
We finally get something worthwhile, like 5 floors down, is it?
Yeah, give or take, yeah. Alright, well, it ends in a carry, which we can maybe do with Temper and this great sword or great axe, maybe. I don't even want this fight. What am I doing? I'm thinking about carry and just on autopilot. 2 vampires of lightning 2 is not worth my time.
Yep. So the one nice thing about the carry fight is you have nearly infinite life magic as far as this is concerned, and like yeah, just it's great.
All right, I think we got enough absorb on do we have any better weapon? No, this silver axe is probably ever so slightly better.
Oh, it's way better.
Okay. Yeah, Budge, it's carry 2 shards and an exit here. This is no, I don't want to be here anymore.
Well, it's an exit either way. Even if you die, you get the save at least.
Yep.
So
yep. Yeah, the red dragon chest does not mean really anything to me. We'll do one of those for some safety. Oh god.
The carry has a script. Beware.
Yep, that could be some trouble there, fam. Okay. Flame shield putting in a little bit of work there.
That protects against ice, not fire, but I think you just got MDef.
Also probably true. Come on here. Come on, carry. All right, so a little bit more. Now is Quad X going to work? There we go.
Certainly should. She couldn't have had more than 900 health.
Okay, so Kelly down.
Well, you have the canal already, so probably Melman Continent.
Yeah, and one more level for lockpicking too.
So the only advantage to checking the red D chest is that there were 2 B-side tiles in the way.
Yeah.
That could have been funny.
Yeah, there's Fade. It was scary-ish to think about, to walk there and maybe run into something really bad that many floors that... Oh, wait, no, that's right. He's in slot 3 right now. To run into something that was unpleasant with... Come on, dude. What is with these hint givers? With Carrie being right there with a couple of shards. It wasn't worth it, in my opinion.
Jesus the Frog asking if Fade was white locked. Slots 1 and 2 are red wizard. Slot 1 is red mage. So I don't know.
Slot 3 was Fade here. Slot 3 level 5.
So that'd be white locked. Hooray, pro rings.
Yep, works for me.
So
okay. Oh, Tay. All right, I found somewhere in the encounter table now. That's a thing.
That is a thing that exists.
How many? 4. Okay.
So ordeals is always ordeals in full. We don't have to worry about that.
Okay, all right, fine. Here and then here. You got me curious. Huh.
That's not a bad tile, but it's not a great tile for what you have.
It's not. Let's take a look and just see how much HP they have. 177. 207. It's a lot more than I want to worry about. But we're in it now. There we go. Yikes. All right. Everybody's second least favorite enemy, the Gargoyle. Okay.
Only the second least favorite?
Possibly.
It's funny that Thavian counts it the way that he does, because I count it just by number. So if it's the bottom left is obviously 1 and 2, with 1 being the top. The middle one is the top again. The top left, the 1 is the close, and then obviously the 4 is, everybody counts that the same way, I think. But for that maze, it was 2, 2, 2, 2.
I do top bottom, and then I'm weird, and my co-op partner Stream Bobby will tell you the same thing and yell at me for it. That top left room where one is above it and one is below it, I go left right because they're off centered, and that drives him absolutely crazy.
Okay.
So okay, we have not found Northwest Castle and that kindly old king that will give us the herb at some point. That's the wrong worm tile.
I wouldn't want to find the right worm tile right now.
No, very much not. We're just going to exit out of there and save ourselves a couple frames. Yeah, that's not a bad idea, actually. Let's equip this ice sword.
So we're almost 27 minutes in, and I would say this seems like pretty typical progress.
It does. It feels okay.
Like there's nothing that is like red flagging me about how this is proceeding. Important call out, this is a linked chest to Marsh Top, so just be aware that, you're grabbing this, you're actually stealing loot out of another entrance. So when you find Marsh Top, you just leave.
All right. Well, scums are terrible. I really want that white shirt though.
You could have just let him kill you.
I don't want to let him kill me because I just don't want to. I don't want that bad juju.
Okay.
Not yet, anyway. I'm not ready to die.
Jesus the Frog called it out. Yes, there are 3 more chests besides that one linked, but there's no incentive in Marsh Top. Yeah. So to me, Marsh Top is kind of a zonk. The fact that there was an item there that was worthwhile is a separate thing. Delicious cake.
All right. Okay. This could be worse.
Yeah, so this will be another 2 shards.
We're kind of rapidly running out of places I can go, though, without a canoe.
Well, that sort of tells you that the sages are going to have a canoe. Is this even randomized?
I'm getting really confused here.
Also, Earth was the entrance that had Lich.
Quite cute. Only 2 floors down this time, though.
Yeah, and way less walking.
Yeah.
That was a little scary. A little sketch there.
It was, but we'll be okay. Let 2 wax. Yeah, 15 HP done. Good. Easy every time. Are we level 15? We are. So we could go peek in the Canaria Closet when we find it and kind of bypass that key.
That's always great news. So yeah, I'm expecting that you're going to be getting a canoe out of the sages, or wait, is there?
This could very easily be a slab or a bottle.
It could be a slab or a bottle. That's correct.
Yeah. In which case, we'd have to do the walk of shame to either Lefane or Gaia,
or both.
Or both. Killing 2 fiends though for me before 30 minutes in this flags feels really good because you can go quite a while without killing a fiend, and they're not necessary, but it always makes me feel a little bit better to at least be in my mind making what feels like progress, even though shards is more progress than fiends. Those are really cheap.
Wow. Yeah.
Gold bracelets for everybody. Wow.
That steel armor might actually be better for the fighter. And it's cheaper too.
Yeah, maybe actually, yeah. 32. Yeah, we don't really care too much about the evade there. So yeah, we'll do that.
All right, we thick now.
Yeah, we are thick.
Cat Claw +4.
Why not?
Heck yes.
Why not?
End game viable.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
You are going to be so crit happy for the rest of the scene once you get the tail.
Show me fast. Thank you.
And nuke.
Okay.
The nuke finally shows its head.
We'll grab both of those. Probably should have put nuke in slot 1, but
too late now.
I saw fast first and got excited that it wasn't promotion locked. Now I am comfortable. Cute. Come on, bro. These hint givers are less than useful.
So, yes, that's not super useful as far as hint goes, but I believe that actually refers to the entrance Gurgu Volcano, not the floor, because the third floor of Gurgu is that worthless floor with the sort of alternating lava tiles, where you start in the middle and you head right.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So at least you know there are chests in the Gurgu volcano entrance.
I do.
That's good news.
Okay, so we'll do the ice cave first because this is farther away than volcano.
And hopefully you can just reset out of it.
That's the plan. That's why I am not saving, even though I'm running into that part of the encounter table that is really gross.
These hydras are not nearly as scary as they normally are.
Yep. Not with everybody having gold bracelets and steel armors. Come on, dude.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
We got to dig it.
We do. You know what, though, is the flip side of this is the B-sides here can be real juicy because there's a bunch of tiles here.
Point of order, like this tile right here is linked to this room over here. We might have reviewed this already. In this room, but it is this tile right here beneath the chest. This one up here is a separate encounter. This, well, not the ghosts that are going to hopefully not kill me. Okay. This tile is different, and it's not any better.
Yeah, I don't think there's any particular cause to.
No. Oh,
yeah.
Lobsters in water. Interesting. Can you dig the Sharknado? Can you? Oh my god, free pro rings everywhere. Why did I buy them? That's fine, I guess.
Yeah, that's an okay tile, I guess.
And you can see it's less fine sometimes. Okay. Sure. Why not?
It's Gur Shark doo 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 doo. It's Gur Shark doo 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 doo.
This is like the lamest floor in Sea Shrine 2. Like, there's nothing good here except the legendary shop whenever you feel like putting that flag in. I have a policy where I have to take this fight every time I find it, so sorry, guys, you're dealing with it.
It's okay.
This is my favorite fight in the game, and it's my least favorite fight now.
Oh, no.
Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Oh, boy.
Hey, you know what?
That.
The fighter has life.
Yeah. So there's at least that. And then we'll do this. Fast exit, considering it, but I really want to see what's down here. I don't want to have to come back here. Come on.
Oh, no.
You know what? I know we have a guest runner next week for the Wednesday, but you're rolling the seed next time. This is terrible.
I think the guest runner is rolling the seed next time, which I don't know if that's any better.
No, I meant for me, like when I do one of these, you're rolling the seed next time. I don't trust myself anymore. Dude. This is just like, you know, and like these locations are just good enough to like want to check them. But they're terrible. This is terrible. I don't want to be here. I don't want to be here.
Watch, like, the floater will be somewhere around here.
If it is, then that's great. But like, these are 10 chests I don't want to check that now I have to check. I'd rather be like, there's so much out there I have not done, and all I'm doing is spending time in dungeons. It just feels terrible. Excuse me. Anytime there's 3 really or more whiz mummies, this is like a really, really good fight. Even though the Lightning 2 is not doing the job I want it to, it's doing enough.
Good job, fighter.
Oh, hey, thank you. You're right. I do have a mage staff. I'll remember that next time.
Will you? Do you even know what character it's on?
It's on the thief. in slot 1 because it was prepared to be used. Slot 3, sorry. I'm not wasting my time here again. That's handy though. It is both ruse items, so that's really good.
I love it.
Blue dragon. Shout out to anybody in the chat if they can tell me the blue dragon's elemental weakness. Testing.
I know.
I know you know. Fair, Davian, actually.
You have a split, sir.
I do. You should have let me leave.
No. Ravioli getting it correct with fire.
Yes. Shout out to Ravioli. It is fire.
It's worth knowing, but at the same time, I hate the Blue D and will run from it every opportunity I have. It is not a good grind.
Yeah, they're bait.
Yeah. They just hit too hard.
Oh, okay. Glad I came back here.
Yeah. This is a worthwhile endeavor.
Opened quite a few boxes so far and no ribbons to speak of. It's a little bothersome.
Yeah.
It's not great.
No McDonald's tonight.
Unfortunately. Sure.
Brack.
Yeah, brack, I know. We're gonna do both. Hey, let's go.
Hey. I always thought as a kid that it was like, oh, Tiamat's specifically weak to Bane. Nah.
I think Bane has like an ever so slightly better chance of hitting Tia than Brack, like maybe like 16% to 15%. It's not much, if anything.
I'm pretty sure that the Brack will always have better because of the higher accuracy, and they're the same element.
Yeah, you're probably right.
And I think it's like a 10% difference.
No, then I'm way off.
All right. Well, Volcano or potentially
Ordeals
or shop item in Gaia.
Yeah, I feel pretty bad. Oh man. Remember I was talking about floors that are not bad to walk on? Now we're starting to find the bad floors. Which is only a matter of time.
So Goats Pirate, I always reference the spreadsheet to get those answers. Oh, looks like we're having a hamster moment here. So there is a spreadsheet in the wiki, and I believe that Annie had updated it. Let me see if I can find and link that particular sheet. So there's a spreadsheet of a list of enemies and spell weaknesses. And this is a fabulous resource. So when you go in here, it takes a minute to load, but you can scroll to your enemy of choice and find their weaknesses to any particular spell. So looks like just shy of 27% for Brack on Tia 1. and 14.84 for Bane.
Yeah, I was right. 15%.
Yeah, 15% on Bane roughly, but 27% on Brack.
And yet the Bane hit turn 1, so validated. I was doing a Jesus, remember we were doing a pickup race the other day, and I did actually stream it, and somehow bracked Tia 2 and Kraken 2 on my Topher dive. It was one of my finer moments of my life. My Final Fantasy life, anyway, is what I mean. I hope I've had better highlights than that. Speaking of Bane.
Hey. I remember 2 years ago somebody managed to go Bane to Bane to Bane on Carry 2, Kraken 2, and Tia 2.
Oh, that's the Holy Trinity. You were ahead till then, and then we finished 2 seconds apart. Still want that retime. Yeah, we want that.
Sure do.
We'll just drop that for the time being. The steel armor is better, even with the resistances.
Yeah, the -3 is very painful on that armor.
Yeah, the opal +2 or whatever it was that I left behind in another dungeon. There's that Thor hammer. Would have been nicer to pick up, but this steel armor feels like it'll do the job just fine. So okay, so we need 9 more. Did I get the opal armor? I didn't.
No, there's like an opal helm, but
Yeah.
they're like the actual chest piece was in a different, and yeah, full inventory at that point. So we are now entering the ice loop. So when you find the ice loop, it is always going to start on the floor with the drop downs and the incentive chest. But this also means that we know that this is the terminal, right? Like this is where the floors end in this dungeon.
This feels like it's going to be bottle or slab. I mean, maybe we get lucky and it's something. No, this has to be bottle. Yeah, this is either floater, bottle, or slab. This is ending. What I can do is ending very soon, aside from my ordeals entrance.
It would be funny if it was something else and it really was hard requiring the shop item in Gaia.
Oh my god, please don't do that to me. Oh my god. No, we have dwarf. Okay, that's okay.
Okay.
Alright, and we'll clear this out while we're here because it is pretty lucrative with shards. With chests, excuse me. We're hoping for shards.
Oh, that's right. Dwarf was... Ooh, that's a great tile if you have the resources for it, but you sure don't.
I do not.
Fun fact, if you're ever in a Topher with a solo black belt and you come across that fight on the Tiamat 2 floor, ruse up before you run.
Yeah, good idea.
That encounter will absolutely shred you, and then you'll fail to run, and you'll be like, oh no.
Yeah.
That's the dive that just ended. I'm going to be honest, Avian, at this point, knowing what we know about black magic and weapons and all of that, like, I don't know that I care about getting spell charges. Like, we can just take the levels when we get good levels.
Yeah. With life already on my 3 characters, I really don't care super much. I'm more worried about shards, and honestly, 46 minutes in, finding Temple of Fiends.
Well, you found Temple of Fiends.
My loot. I'm sorry, I need my loot. My entrance to Temple of Fiends. This is absolutely feeling like it's going to turn into a loot hunt, which feels kind of bad.
So, Luffy has opinions about that. That is 4 less absorb than the steel +4, but
I'm picking that up for a ninja just in case we get there.
Now, what would be really funny, and a bit of a call out from Thavian Hawk here, is What if Ordeals is Canaria Castle?
There
Hey,
we go.
Rippo!
There we go. Huh. I mean, we can only be so lucky, right?
You did check the incentive chest. I was
Oh,
like, wait a
yeah.
minute.
I warped to it. Don't you dare scare me like that.
Don't scare myself like that. Jeez.
Oh, my God. Yes. All right.
But, when you do finally find Canaria Castle, it's all going to be right there for you. You don't have to double back to it.
Yeah. There's so much left on my tracker that, like, I haven't done with NPCs. Like, I found nobody. This is terrible.
Goat's Pirate asking about the marsh split. That was in the ice cave entrance, so that's already taken care of.
That's all we're missing is the sea split. And we can check the Dwarven Closet while we're here because we have our levels, and we're still 8 shards to go. So, technically speaking, we're a Kraken and 4 shards away. There it is. I told you it was slab. Gross.
Well, at least this is that's a good armor.
Yeah, that's a really good armor.
That beats the steel.
It does.
This is...
Come on, man.
The dwarves really wanted to equip you, all right?
They did. Okay.
So I think this is the least offensive of possible slab translation turn-ins, just because you get there by sailing to Provoca, right? Like, we don't have Northern Docks on, because for some reason I've just decided not to put that on. I don't know why.
Because you forgot, probably.
Most likely. Someday I'll remember to put Northern Docks on for you ducks. Jed Levi asking, what's the thief wielding to pass up that Cat 5? The lack of promotion is what's keeping that katana off of the thief.
And we already have one just waiting to be used.
Yeah. But that is one heck of a weapon right there. So
what's the chances? I knew I found that encounter table spot. I feel really good about that save. What are the chances this is bottle or floater? This has got to be bottle, right?
I mean, we don't know yet.
Sir.
The linebackers.
Come on. What?
That's 3 of them!
What is with these hint givers? They suck! These are the worst hint givers in the history of hint givers. I knew it! God, I played too much of this game.
Alright, so we just continue the walk.
Yeah, it's fine. While we're here, though, we might as well... Yeah, I was going to say. Come on. I got like no HP, though. It's fun. Okay. Let's just take a peek, shall we? Nope. And nope. Okay.
The fun police have entered the building.
Okay. Sweet. Means absolutely nothing since we found both of those.
It's true. It's not even an incentivized entrance.
But you know what? You were, at the end of the day, you were right. Hello, Floater. Okay, you were right about the shop item being here in Gaia, so credit to you right there. Actually, hang on. I'm out of heal pots almost. That's why, because there's none here to buy. Thinking. All right. This is Cardia all day.
Yeah, it's true.
Hmm. Okay. This is Titan West, Sartachek, and then going right up to Cardia because I need Temple of Fiends and I need Kraken and my loot, and we're good. And the shards will come. There's still some stuff out there. Almost don't want to pick up the boat, but it's probably faster than rivering the whole way.
It is.
So, looking at what's left, yeah, the Cardia's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 entrances. 2 of them will be dead ends, but there's plenty there to do. I really like to avoid ordeals and on-rack content if I can help it, and that's probably not going to happen, but we'd like to do that if we could.
Also noteworthy is you have the Sarda and Titan West entrances to check too.
Yep. I said we're going to go there first and then go up to Cardia.
Okay.
At least yeah. I may have said that. I definitely thought it.
I may have missed it as I was looking elsewhere for a moment.
How dare you not pay undivided attention to me? How dare you?
Sometimes
Davian,
I dare, all right.
Stop it, Davian, please. Haven't I suffered enough? I don't care about saving. Oh, dude.
You do not have a rod.
Yeah. It's an incentive item here, though.
At least you have exit.
I do, and there is an incentive item here. Chat's saying I did say coming here first. Okay. Thanks, guys. Was not sure. My wife tells me a lot that I will say things in my head instead of saying out loud, so just checking. I'm like, nah, I totally said that. She goes, yeah, you definitely didn't. I'm like, you know what? I will have to believe you. Yeah. We're gonna probably
Dude, where's my shards?
Right. Right. Catclaw for the win. Good job, yeah. Catclaw. Oh, thank goodness.
Okay. All right. You were justified in this play.
I was. Everything's coming up Millhouse.
It is kind of funny that the vampire just, moved over to Sarda's cave.
Right. Hey, beautiful. Oh. Beautiful.
Oh, wow.
All right. Maybe we're not going to be here another half hour.
So this is about the best news you could have gotten is these two entrances back to back.
Oh, man. And boy, am I glad I came here first. There's still quite a bit out there to find, and this makes me feel hecka better.
Mm-hmm. And to have it ground level?
Yeah, it's beautiful. If Brack misses, I'm going to shoot Bane out there just to spite you. Okay.
Borkin into pizzas.
Is that pizza? I love pizza. Come on. Okay, so we are now 4 shards away. We really don't care about any more key items. Tail would be nice, but again, that's going 6 layers deep back to Bahamut.
I still think it's worth it for a katana +5.
Probably is, but that's a really good find on a surface level as well, actually. And the X-Cal, yeah. It's the X-Cal's +1. Unfortunately. Hey, it's my herb.
So I was wrong in the reveal. It doesn't tell you the entrance for the NPCs. It just tells you the NPC, and is what it is.
Mm-hmm. I have literally no dungeon items looking at my tracker right now. That's wild.
You have no.
Yeah, that's it though. Like no rod, no key that's like legal, no Oxyel, no chime. Like thank goodness that loot was where it was, because if that's like behind something like the Oxyel, oh god.
I really want this staircase to be Canaria Castle. Oh, it's Sarda. All right.
Hey, there it is.
You're legal now.
Okay. You know what? That is one of the kinder C-splits you're ever gonna find.
True.
Literally, it was like 2 entrances. I'm not even bothering tracking them. Hey, there it is.
All right. This is the play that pays, I think. Crystal, whatever.
There it is. Okay.
There's the tail. Okay.
Okay. Okay. Just in case. 1.
I mean, I really hope not.
I hope not too. 2. All right. Yeah, definitely shouldn't have any issue here. Where was Bahamut? Northwest. Okay, perfect. And Temple of Fiends was Temple of Fiends. So we need just 1 more. This'll work.
Oh, this is like the best of all possible worlds if there's anything in the 6-pack.
Yep, this'll work. We should maybe take a couple more of these trash fights just to make sure.
This is a very good fight.
Mm-hmm.
And if you didn't have Nuke, Zap is a viable option.
Yes, this is true. But don't bother casting any of the tier 3 elementals against these man cats. They'll laugh at you.
It's true. They resist everything but time, I believe.
Everything but time, yep.
And they have super low MDef. I was part of a race where Bert won it because he took a Zap Man-Cat grind.
What an animal.
Right? So, because of that, I have never forgotten that you can Zap Man-Cats.
There it is.
Hooray! Do you get a second ribbon?
Do not.
Ooh.
You know what? Let's just. Here's all the shards.
Right.
All right, last check, and then we're gonna go promote and finish this game.
Light Axe +5, also a viable weapon.
But... arguably endgame worthy. I've done it before.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, we got to skip a lot of trash out there at the Avian.
And not even having the Oxyel to check the entrance within on-rack. So...
Yep. So we will be unfortunately leaving that Masa on the table somewhere, but Cat Claw +4 says, fight me.
Truth.
We got Fast, we got Temper, we have Power Bonk. We got a ribbon on the Knight, so we're fine.
Yeah, and honestly, this promotion is just, bonus damage for the most part, which is great.
Yeah. Yeah, never found Elfcast or Matoya, probably behind the Rod and the Oxio.
Well, you still had one entrance left of Cardia.
Technically, yeah. The forest was probably something, although there is a world where Cardia Top led to a non-dead end.
No, Cardia Top is the dead end because we didn't shuffle the dead ends.
Yes, and the small is also the other one.
And also did not check the next floor after Sky 3.
True.
Call out from Jesus.
True. And 2 more Cardia treasures. Yep. There we go.
Get to put on your big boy knife.
Let's use the X-Cal for now. Let's do this. We'll do a little shuffling here. Not that. That. And then we'll do this.
The Opal +5 is better than the Aegis because you have the ribbon on the knife.
Yeah, you're right. I was just thinking that. Alright, that looks good. It's fine. And gosh bless exit. Should maybe consider giving that white shirt to one of the black mages just to whatever, but I don't think it's going to really matter.
On to Short Topher.
No hard reset, and I probably should have. Okay, what do we got?
Cake.
Yep, cake. Come on. It's adorable. Lich doing his best to get me to waste resources.
Succeeding, in fact.
It is.
Especially since you've,
I know.
repeatedly hit slot 4.
I know.
Reminder to our ducks, because save when game over is turned on. If you wipe out after using a bunch of heal potions, you won't have the heal potions.
Ow.
You have life 2 for that.
I'm not worried. Oh, the right black mage is casting life. Nice.
Ice 3, a little bit concerning, but not too bad.
Little bit. Never bought Lock 2 yet. Shouldn't really need it with this kind of boss scaling, as you can see. Yeah, even the katana's putting in work.
Good thing that knight has life.
I know, right? Otherwise, I would be ever so slightly concerned. We'll make sure that we revive the one with life 2 charges left. And because we'll do it for the memes.
I think it's more than the memes. The Cat Claw +4 is better than the X-Cal +1 in this fight.
You right. Did I cast Fast or Temper? I think it was Temper.
It was Temper.
Lightning 2 is really good. This should be over relatively soon.
9 hits, 1136, was it?
Yeah. Cacklaw gonna Cacklaw.
Heck yeah, it is. Blaze comes out and takes out 1 Black Mage, which is fine.
There we go.
GG!
GG's!
Alright, so entrance and floor shuffle with shards. It's a good time.
Thank you for the GG's, everyone. That was a absolutely clutch Sardis Cave and Titan West. They are the real MVPs of the seed. that loot in Rod Lock going in there without the rod, that sometimes things work out. Not often.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
So what I'll say about that particular situation is you should always check every incentive chest that you can physically reach, even if it's painful to do it.
Yeah. The fact that it was surface level and the fact that I already had exit or warp, either one, made it where it was far less painful as well. So it's fine.
We didn't see much of this because of the availability of warp and exit and everything else having life. But death warping out is a perfectly viable strategy because of the save game when game over flag. And diving deep to get an incentive and then choosing to just wipe out it's like the fastest situation sometimes. You keep your levels, you get all your magic charges back, you got whatever you picked up. It's great.
Yeah, agreed. That was fun. I like entrance and floor quite a bit. It's one of my favorite modes to play the game. It's fun to track. It's it's just enjoyable. It adds a neat little wrinkle to everything. Vanilla is vanilla and it's fun. It's fine. But this is a little bit something different, and sometimes different is good.
Yeah, and it's nice getting to the part of the boot camp where we get to show a little bit more depth to the randomizer. Like, the first 3 sessions are just like, here's how a melee works. But now we can actually get into some of the fun, right? We don't get to show all of it because there's a bit too much fun in this randomizer to show in 6 weeks. But all right. Well, Luffy did the vetting of the seed this week. And that has been passed over to Life Reboot so that can be posted in the morning.
Yes.
If you have not yet done last week's async, definitely check that out. Last week's async was the Oops All Loose, which we had good turnout for that. 18 finishes and 3 forfeits. Pretty good.
It is pretty good. Oops All Loose is a lot of fun too. That was enjoyable watching you do that last week. Bye, Luke Goblin. Yeah.
So shout outs to Hate for being our awesome restreamer yet again.
Yes, thank you for being a part of this crew almost every week. Hate, we owe you one.
Yeah, it's been a good time, and we definitely appreciate that. This Sunday we'll have special guest commentator while Luffy is out doing work job related things.
Yeah, sorry guys.
So we're gonna have Sonny Wrath 11 joining me in the booth for that one.
Yeah, Sonny's a real good guy, guys. Behave and treat him well.
Yeah, Sonny has a depth of knowledge of this game that I will never have.
Yep.
And maybe I might see if I can convince him to guest run that one too. So
he'd be down for that.
Wait, no. It's race. It's Platy Party.
Oh, it's Platy Party. Yeah, boo.
But hey, no hate on the Platy Party. Appreciate our platypi as well.
I do. Being one of them, yes.
Super important reminder: if you have not yet signed up for the Duck Derby and you're interested, the last day of signups is Saturday. So there's a pinned comment with the form. It's literally just a scheduling form. Make sure to check that out if you haven't signed up already. We add a Duck Bootcamp participant role for anybody who's signed up for it, and so you'll be identified in the Discord for that, and that'll help us ping when we're ready to get everything scheduled and all of that. And we will be working on scheduling after all of the signups are closed. So definitely check that out if you haven't. Want to make sure that everybody gets in there and we get our times figured out as soon as we can once the registration's closed. So we'll let you know.
Hmm.
Luffy, do you got anything else?
I do not. That was a lot of fun tonight, guys. Thanks for joining us. Good luck on the async tomorrow. It was educational. So enjoy that one.
Yep. Special call outs for entrance and floor. Look for your Marsh split and your C split. Those are special places in your life. They are the bane of many a runner, let me tell you.
Yeah.
Even more so when they fall in the same dungeon. You have 3 terminal points. Mm.
I
But
was
yeah,
not booing the Flatty Party, Jesus. I was just booing the fact that we couldn't get Sony to run the flags.
Sonny's a very interesting runner to watch. So yeah,
Some other time, maybe.
some other time maybe. We'll see. But yeah, this has been fun. Look forward to our next session as we get a little bit closer to the Duck Derby. With
Almost
that,
time.
I've been Saracen. We got Luffy doing the running here, Hate the 13th doing the restreaming, and you fabulous people out in chat. I hope you have a great night.